Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. One of my subscribers actually asked me if I could do an updated Ancient Warriors deck profile, so that's what we're going to do today. I think this is a really cool and underrated deck. You can do a lot of cool stuff with it, and it's actually really easy to OTK with this deck profile. It is a deck that likes to go second, so there is a lot of board breaking cards in here. Without further ado, let's just get right into this. First up, of course, I am running 3 copies of Masterful Sun Mu. This is going to be your best starter when you are going first. 3 copies of Lu Chan. This is going to be one of your best starters when you are going second, because it lets you special summon another Ancient Warrior from your deck whenever your opponent controls more monsters than you do. 2 copies of Suge Kong. This card is here as a search target, because it actually special summons itself for free whenever it is searched. 1 copy of Suge Kong, really good card in this deck because it's a level 4 water monster and it actually allows you to go into totally awesome. And I'll show an interaction at the end of this video how you can actually achieve that. Really cool. That's it for the level 4 monsters. Now for the bigger guys, of course, 3 copies of Rebellious Lu Fang. This is a free special summon whenever you control another Ancient Warrior monster. It allows you to destroy the highest attack monster your opponent controls. Really powerful. 2 copies of Guan Yun. This one actually is a free special summon whenever your opponent is the only one that controls monster. But because this deck likes to go second, it does come up a lot actually. 1 copy of Zhangde. This one is here because if you control 2 or more Ancient Warrior monsters, you also can special summon this one for free. 1 copy of Chowde. This one is here because whenever you can destroy one of your opponent's cards, you can actually special summon this one for free from your hand. Really cool. 1 copy of Zhang Yuan. Yeah, a bit of the same story here. Whenever your Ancient Warrior monster attacks in the battle phase, you get to special summon this from your hand. So they're all basically free special summons. And then 1 copy of Don Ying. This is actually a new card. I really like it. It allows you to special summon to search a level 7 or higher Ancient Warrior from your deck to your hand. And whenever you control a level 7 or higher, along with this card, your opponent actually has to pay 400 life points in order to do anything. So that is really cool. And that's it for the Ancient Warrior monsters. I believe we're playing 18, so quite a lot in a 40 card deck. Onto some board breaking cards. 2 copies of Gameciel, the Sea Turtle. So we're playing Kaijus. 1 copy of Gdarla, here mainly for the Flo and Reese matchup. So whenever the barrier statue is up, you actually can still special summon this because it is a wind monster. And then of course 2 copies of Lava Golem to take care of some more problematic cards that your opponent may control. Really cool here. And that's it for the monsters. Now let's get into the spells. Of course, we are still playing 3 copies of 3 Visits. This allows you to search a Ancient Warrior monster, and whenever it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you actually get the special summon one from your hand. And then 3 copies of the new Deception and Betrayal. This card is absolutely insane because it allows you to pay life points times 100 equal to the level of an Ancient Warrior monster, and then you get to special summon that from your hand. So this actually allows you to special summon your higher level monsters whenever you do not open a starter. So that is really crazy. For some more consistency, of course, I am running 2 copies of Fire Formation Tanky in order to search your Ancient Warrior monsters, and then 3 copies of Pot of Extravagance. This deck does not really rely on its extra deck except for 1 card, which I play 3 of. So yeah, I think Extravagance is actually just a free draw 2 in this deck. For some more board breaking cards, of course, 3 copies of Forbidden Droplet. Really good. Yeah, just allows you to close out the game easier. Really powerful. 2 copies of Lightning Storm and then 1 copy of Harpy's Feather Duster to deal with back row and possibly monsters. So really good stuff in here. really powerful deck. Yeah, and that's it for the main deck. Now let's get into the extra deck. So this is the card I was talking about. Of course, we are running 3 copies of Double Dragon Lords. This card is just insane. It allows you to search and to bounce a card your opponent controls. Other than that, I'm running 1 copy of Fergit, 1 copy of Soldier of Chaos. This card is so broken. Yeah, it just allows you to close out games. Your opponent can hardly deal with this card, so that's just very, very powerful. And then I chose to run 2 copies of Shirek. This doesn't come up a lot, but when it does, it's really clutch. Of course, 2 copies of Bahamut Shark and 2 copies of Totally Awesome. I'll show you why in a bit. 1 copy of Draglubion, 1 copy of Hope Harbinger, and then of course 1 copy of Numeron Dragon. You are playing a decent amount of level 8 monsters in this deck, so it does come up when you have to close out the game that you can actually special summon Draglubion, then detach 1 material to special summon your Numeron Dragon with the Hope Harbinger equipped, detach the Hope Harbinger, and then Numeron Dragon actually gains 9000 attack, so you can close out the game. And then as a final card, of course, 1 copy of Zeus, because we are playing a substantial amount of Xyz monsters, so that's just a free Zeus when it comes up. Really, really nice. And that's it for the deck profile. Now let's get into some interactions. Alright, so the first interaction I actually wanted to show you is one when you're going first and you have access to both of the new cards, so Don Ying and Deception and Betrayal. A way to get to, well, Sun Mu basically, so your best starter, and then any discard, it doesn't matter. So this is actually a 3 card combo. So yeah, let's get right into this. So first up, I'm going to activate the Fire Formation Tenki and search my deck for a Masterful Sun Mu. Here, what you want to do is actually normal summon the Sun Mu, use its effect. You could potentially discard the Fire Formation Tenki, so you don't really need to discard, but in this case I'm gonna keep the Tenki on the field and just discard this one in order to search out our deck for our copy of Zuge Kang. Now we are going to activate the effect of Zuge Kang because it was searched off of a Ancient Warriors monster. You get to special summon it, and if your monster has a if your opponent has a monster on the field now, you actually get to activate the effect of Sun Mu, because another Ancient Warrior effect was activated. You actually get to bounce a card back to their hand, so that is really, really powerful. What you can do here now is actually link these 2 off, because your Zuge Kang is actually a wind type. And that's what you need in order to get to Double Dragon Lords. I'm going to link into Double Dragon Lords. Use the effect of Double Dragon Lords to search out your deck for a Rebellious Lu Fang. Because you control another Ancient Warrior monster, you actually get to special summon the Lu Fang from your hand. And now you get to activate your Deception and Betrayal. Deception and Betrayal lets you in this case pay 600 life points in order to special summon your Savage Dong Ying, and now you can with Dong Ying of course search out your copy of Zhang Dai. There we go. Zhang Dai, search it to your hand, and now you get to special summon it because you control 2 or more Ancient Warrior monsters. You actually have another bounce off of Double Dragon Lord, so you discard 1 card, you bounce a card, and then you can close out the game. But with the same hand, and I'm gonna show you that right now, you actually can do, well, some other stuff as well. So what you basically can do with the same hand is, instead of first opening with the Tenki, or yeah, you can open with the Tenki, just search for the Sun Mu, and then you're going to activate your Deception and Betrayal right away. Now you can actually pay 600 life points, special summon the Dan Ying. And with Dan Ying now, instead of another Ancient Warrior, you're going to search out your deck for the 3 visits. And that is really, really awesome. So this one can also search you a spell card. Now you get to activate the 3 visits. Normal summon the Sun Mu, triggering the effect of 3 visits. And then 3 visits says that if you normal or special summon an Ancient Warrior monster, you can target one of those monsters, add one Ancient Warrior monster with a different name from your deck to your hand. So that is really, really cool, because now you can actually add your Zugei-Kang with the effect of 3 visits. Then you get to activate your Zugei-Kang, special summon it for free, and then you get to activate your Sun Mu and bounce a monster. And now you have, with that Sun Mu, that's really cool, you actually get to activate Sun Mu now, send the 3 visits to the graveyard in order to special summon out, or to search something like your Guan Yun, and then your 3 visits will actually activate in order to special summon that Guan Yun from your hand to the field. Now you get to link these 2 off into your copy of Double Dragon Lords. Double Dragon Lords will then trigger in order to search out your Lu Fang. And now you get to special summon the Lu Fang. So that is really, really, really cool. Yeah, there's multiple ways to get to kind of the same board. Now you get to activate your Lu Fang to destroy one of your opponent's cards. You actually get to discard a card of Double Dragon Lords to bounce a card. You still have extra cards in hand. So yeah, that's just really powerful. And that's what these new cards can do. So Dan Ying and Deception and Betrayal, really, really good cards for this strategy for the Ancient Warriors deck. I'm gonna show you guys one more interaction you can actually do with this deck. So the other interaction you actually can do is with your Sun Mu, or a way to get to Sun Mu. Your Deception and Betrayal, so your new card, and then any discard. So I'm just gonna take the Feather Duster here, it does not matter. You just need a card to discard off of the effect of Sun Mu. So you are going to normal summon the Sun Mu, actually discard the Feather Duster in order to search out. And there is multiple things you can do here, but I actually like to search out maybe the graceful Zhu Gong, but you could also potentially search out the Zugei-Kang, which will then special summon itself. But with this one you're actually going to activate the Deception and Betrayal, pay 400 life points in order to special summon the Zugei-Kang. And then you actually get to overlay these 2 into a Bahamut Shark. Bahamut Shark will then detach a material in order to special summon out your Totally Awesome. And this is how you make Totally Awesome with this deck. So yeah, there's a lot of interaction with this deck. These cards, when they are combined on the field, they also gain additional effects. Like they cannot be destroyed by battle, they cannot be targeted. Yeah, really, really, really awesome strategy here. I think it's a bit overlooked actually. I'm not saying it's a meta deck or anything, but yeah, I really like it. There's some really powerful stuff here. And there are a lot of different lines of play. These cards can really do something in this format, and a lot of that is made possible by this card. Deception and Betrayal is a really, really powerful card in this deck. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile, guys. Hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.